And hello there. Welcome back. And let's talk about Nordic Masters 2023 for the Blast Premier Showdown Europe spot. Um, we can obviously see that we have two main favorites, Sprout and Flames, but Eyeballers, Static, and especially Havu, you can't really, you know, kind of put them aside because any one of them can do some damage, especially static. Um, so let's just try to have a look at the groups first. Sprout versus Dusty is gonna be the first game, and Havo against Conker. Um, I have to say that I don't really know much about Conker, um, but it doesn't look that they have a coach, so it's probably a mix, right? And if that's a mix, what can we expect from them? Nothing much. They probably there to just to hold the slot, just to fill up, and they don't even have a fifth player, which is kind of weird. What the roster saying? Okay, the guy is benched, and the matches what they play, Dance Academy. Uh, yeah, nothing to expect from them. So my expectation is a quick 2-0 by Havu. On the other side, what can we expect from Havu? If we look at the maps they play and the recent matches, they added Banjo, which is probably a good thing for them. Hope they're gonna stay together for some time. However, Irox is kind of question mark. Um, but they played Viperia, they beat them. That's a good scalp. Against Spirit Academy, they kind of played not a bad game, but if we look at the scores, close map, close map, close map. So they did some damage. If we look at the maps, um, kind of we don't really know who's the carry player over there, which kind of makes picking them a little bit hard. And where is it? And if we look at the prices for the Havel players, it's kind of big question mark. Is it even worth picking Havel players since all of them are over 200k? And it's an it looks like it's another one of those fantasies where you go like, what team can I build when everyone is like 200 plus k? Who am I gonna pick? Same thing for the eyeballers, right? Flusher JV, really you're gonna price them for over 200 when they both kind of suck, especially Flasha with his rating with 1.03 on CT side and HLTV. What's going on? It's like I understand Pepzo, right? He's like the probably the most stable guy over there. Uh, Sapek is okay, but everyone else is just come on, guys. And they playing in the toughest group with the Copenhagen Flames with the Static. What's going on? What's happening with these prices? I just don't know. And on the other side, we have Farley for 198k. Come on, what's going on? TMB 202, and then we have Star 220k, which is okay, obvious, because they're gonna play Dusty. Dusty is a weird one. Mm, we don't really know what to expect from them either, but from what I know, they aren't as bad as people might think about them, right? They lose into to teams like a Static, but in general, I don't know. Like they can do some damage, right? If the map pool is in their favor, if they have a good start on the map, we can see a series of a 3 game even against Sprout, right? But on the other side, like Sprout should be kind of the clear favorites over here, right? If we look at the most big players, Aza, which is quite obvious, uh, that price, and maybe he's gonna be okay-ish. We never know. But again, the clear favorite is Sprout in this one. The second one is Havu, and the third team is probably gonna be Dusty. Right, Dusty and Conker, they're gonna face each other. Dusty probably gonna win. Then Dusty gonna play against Havu, and that's it. That's how we're gonna end. And Havu gonna beat them again. On the other side, let's have a look at this bracket on a B group. Okay. Flames are playing against Prospire. Who the hell are they? Have no idea. So let's check them out. 222nd position with some youngsters, I guess. Hmm, that's interesting. If we look at the matches, what we're gonna see: Zero Tenacity, Static 2-0, Janon Amiga 2-0-2-0. That's all right. So they don't even make a HLTV game, so that's probably some friends or like really young boys that are trying to, uh, yeah, 16 years old. What about this guy? 18, boy, yeah, 18, tops, 20, and the last guy, Equip. How old is he? He's 19. All right, so everyone is under 20. So this is probably like their first proper HLTV game, proper event, and I'm kind of worried about Bulgarian guy being a coach because he might coach them how to throw instead of how to win, actually. So that's a worrying sign for me. Uh, if these guys actually trying to play, it's great. If they're trying to make some money, well, it is what it is. Everyone has to make a living, right? Um, so Flames should be easy going through over here. Now we're static against eyeballers. This is where a lot of question marks are rising because recently there was a lot of accusations on a static that they are throwing and that they are playing with the radar. Especially this Zippel's team, I'm kind of in doubt that these accusations are correct, I would say. But if we actually look at the results that they had and the matches they played against like a proper teams where we see them like not really having a chance and then just like beating everyone else, it's a weird one, right? Because if we look at the challenges, Melbourne, they beating team like Force like 2-0, which was just a couple of days ago, and then they losing to teams like Honoris, like which is obviously really looking like one of those days where, yeah, they might be hacking, especially with like not even getting the double digits, right? This looks like one of those classic 3-2-2 games where you either go for quick 2-0 and just like on both maps you go for under 26, I assume, and you just like don't give a cookie about anything because like look, Queenix going for such a bad score, really, and on the other side, these guys are beating Aurora 2-0. Mm, mm, I don't know. This looks really like this team is doing something, right? You can't be so inconsistent and have a, I don't know, something like a proven background behind yourself. So for me, Aesthetic at the moment looks like one of those teams that is probably involved in 3-2-2. Like I'm not saying the 100%, but in my book, it's like solid like 70% that they are involved in 322. And for this reason, eyeballers probably look like kind of favorites to me because over here, no matter what, like each team will have two games, right? So for static, it's like two games to throw. Maybe they're gonna like throw the first one, then they're gonna win the second one, and then they're gonna throw the third one as well. So they're not gonna play for the qualifier for the Blast Premier. They're not gonna get the spot, most likely. Uh, Invited replacement team. Okay, that's a weird one. So for me, Static is, as I already said, right? It's one of those teams that most likely is involved in 322, and yeah, I have to go for the eyeballers in this one. So in a game, eyeballers versus Copenhagen Flames, who's gonna win? We have no clue, right? But I would say eyeballers have a slight advantage in here. Um, Probably because of the experience and because they're playing together for a longer time. But again, the prices are screwed up. HLTV, do something. Like, you know that meme where you poke with the stick, something that's dead. So you guys are dead with pricing at the moment. Uh, so yeah, you're kind of forced into picking uh, Copenhagen Flames because most likely they will have to play uh, Dusty, and like the only thing that most likely Flames are gonna take the second spot in here, and then they're gonna play against Sprout, and most likely Sprout gonna beat them, and Sprout gonna play in the final against. It's probably gonna be Eyeballers, right? So in my book, Eyeballers are the team that's gonna be playing in the final game, and is the best option for me to pick from over here. Well, Sapek for 205k. Is it a good pick? I don't know. If we look at the matches that he played, what we're gonna see 113, 127. You don't really want to pick a player like this. What about JV? What JV stats are saying? Hmm, matches. Oh boy. Oh, really makes me to question my choices. I don't know. What about Pepsi? Pepsi and Shine. Please show me something decent. Show me a good stats, or at least decent. Pepsi. Uh, Big Academy, Monte. Uh, at least some signs of life. Come on, do something. Um, I don't know. Like, okay, Shine is. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense with these type of ratings to have these players. Probably picking like Farlig is gonna bring you more points than anything else. And with these prices, I can't really say no to that. But I have to pick Longs as my first guy. Star, mm, they're gonna play against Dusty, and is it good enough? Is this gonna be Excello Redemption, or is Regali gonna step in very soon? Who knows? Mm, is it worth picking him? I don't know. What if I try it this way and then take Farlick as a sniper and then try to get Shine? And what am I left with? 177k, which is nothing in this group. Okay, that sucks. What if I get Cello here, 186. Avrex. Is it worth picking him? Let's try this way and have 4 extra K. What if God from Sky or TMB? I know. This looks horrible, have to admit, but do I really have a choice? Not really. Oh, this is horrible. This is one of those really, really bad games. So, like, do I really have to go for Asa and Longs? So then I can fit mm, Sapek and Shine. Is it worth it? Yeah. I don't know. Not a big fan of this, but well, it's a gambling event anyway, so screw that. Let's go for this. Uh, Headshot machine over here, Oppo over there, Defender. Probably IGL is better role. Then Defender multifrag, probably multifrag, and then Shine support or Defender. Well, support has a higher chance, so screw that. Um, Most likely the assists. Sapek, no. 30 bomb, no. Clutch, okay-ish. I don't know. It's like this is just horrible. This is just horrible. Well, this is the only way I'm kind of thinking about it. But again, like if I take this booster off and put on Aza, let's say this way, and then just add this booster. So, well, again, this is probably my lineup, but I just hate this event with all the passion because guys, don't be surprised if you're gonna see like throws from like 14, 14-6, 14-7. Like, don't be surprised, especially in the games from Static and maybe someone like Dusty. Who knows? Anyway, these are my thoughts. Yeah, good luck with your lineups and have fun.